that I'm at an all-time.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Before the video starts, all I want to say is if you guys did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new. We'll come back at it again, and don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you guys think of this 2018 sick RGB setup that I got going on here. Other than that, I hope you guys do enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, we are back here at the setup. I just kind of want to go through a little bit more of a just a rundown of pretty much every piece of equipment here. I got a spec sheet pulled out on my computer that we will get to that, no worries here guys, but I'm just going to kind of go over my whole setup, explain what's going on, what everything is, what all the parts are. But pretty much what we have going on here is if you don't remember, a few things have changed from the very last video that I did. That's why I'm redoing this, because, well, actually a lot has changed. In fact, a new computer and everything. So that's my reason. I know you guys are probably saying he just did a video like this, but there's a lot of new stuff going on here. For instance, before I did have a Corsair keyboard, but I went ahead, when I sold my old computer, I sold the keyboard with it, because that's the only keyboard I had to go with it, and most people want to buy a computer with a keyboard. So I went here and I got my Razer, what is this, the Razer Ornata Chroma. But anyway, it's a fully mechanical, it's got the cool, clicking noises and all that. It's got the cool RGB effect. This, by the way, freaking Razer makes some of the best wrist rests. This thing is so just soft and comfortable, and it's just nice to have. I set these monitors up in my last video, so I'm not going to really run through the specs or anything. Very pretty, HP monitors. Once again, what we have here, this wasn't my last video, but I'm just going to briefly touch again on it. Corsair mousepad, Razer, I think this is the Mamba, if I'm not mistaken. I went out and got me a Blue Snowball Blackout Edition. Once again, we have the beautiful Corsair headphone stand that I occasionally put these on. I'll quickly run over here what I got. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and then I went out and bought a new Acer monitor. I don't really remember the spec line on this. Astro 850s. This headset is awesome. If you guys are contemplating getting this, I would say 100% go for it. And the way I have it set up here is I have the power cable to run this docking station to my computer. That way it's obviously one powering this, as well as by docking this USB to my computer, I get audio from my computer through the USB port, and then I have the optical cable plugged into whichever console I'm using at the time being.
That was weird.
Hey babe.
Hi. Where's the baby?
She's in her bassinet, but I have it covered to try and avoid the light out of her eyes. You got anything to say to the subs, to the fans?
I just got home at 1 o'clock in the morning and my son is still upstairs.
He's sleeping.
Okay, go get him.
I'll go get him in a minute. I'm trying to make a video now, okay?
No, but in all honesty, I wasn't done. In all honesty, this man right here, even though he's a good gamer or whatever, he's an amazing father, so gotta give him props for that.
Anyway, since I was so rudely interrupted.
Brandon, don't get your... Oh, you can't get your food until you go get my son.
You're so mean. Anyway, well, we have this beautiful thing that you guys have not yet seen. I'm going to try to run down here. Just kind of get a little close here. Actually, I'll run through the specs in a minute, but I'm just going to hover it for a second. What I do want to do next is replace this fan with a RGB fan. And then additionally, if you look up in the top here, this is the fan to my liquid cooler. Shout out to Cooler Master. That thing only cost me like $60, but it keeps my CPU down to when I'm gaming, it's at 42 degrees, 45 degrees. It kind of depends on the game, but for the most part, I have not seen my CPU temp go above 47. That's the max, and I don't even remember what I was doing. And that's with me gaming plus running my Elgato to record me gaming and or streaming. So to keep it that cool, it's just impeccable. That's an awesome. If you guys don't do any overclocking or anything super extreme, I would highly recommend this Cooler Master. Near me, Best Buy sells RGB fans by the pack of 3s, so I want to replace that with an RGB fan, and then I got 2 more fan slots up here for 2 more RGB fans. And then additionally, I want to get a LED strip all the way around the computer. Obviously, I know it's hard to tell. I'm gonna try to get down here though if I can. You guys see that blue light? My power supply also has an RGB fan, but I wasn't thinking about it when I bought this case. You can't really see it. All I get is this little dim light under that little blue light under my computer. That's about all I see of it. So what we got rocking here, we're on obviously Windows 10 Pro. For my processor, or CPU, I got an AMD Ryzen 7 1800X 8-core processor, which is a hyper-thread. It's 16. We got 16 gigs of RGB what brand is that? I don't even remember the brand. RAM. Once again, right now my CPU is running at 24, come on, focus. I don't know if you can see that really well, but 24.13 degrees Celsius. This is just idling. I'm not doing literally anything. It's just literally the computer's on. That's it. Anyway, guys, though, pretty much one little thing I missed. Bought a new Logitech webcam. And then, obviously, we got these beautiful HP monitors.